So everybody is looking forward to the Mortal Kombat 2 movie, which is scheduled to be released in, I believe, late October this year. The specific release date is around October 24th. And the trailer looks very intriguing. Warner Brothers had uploaded it on YouTube a couple of days ago, and gotten like almost 10 million views within like 2 days. And that's very, very impressive because this is something that people have been waiting to see since 2021, because 2021 was the last time we got a Mortal Kombat film. And the thing about that is, it's going to be directed by the same person, Simon McCoy, and the same producers are going to be returning for this one, James Wan and Todd Garner. And I believe um, I believe there's like three other producers that's going to be or that has been working besides those two with the Mortal Kombat 2 film. And the film is going to be written by Jeremy Slater, who also worked on the Fantastic Four film from 2015, along with the Death Note film from 2017, which I have not seen. I want to see that sometime in the future, but I haven't been able to see it because I've been so busy with so many different things. But I feel like in a Mortal Kombat 2 film, based off of what I've seen in the trailer, it's more it's more serious than like the ones that I've watched in the past, like specifically in the 90s. And it seems like they plan on making Johnny Cage the central character in the Mortal Kombat 2 film, because in the older films, Liu Kang was like the central character, and even in like the older video games, Liu Kang was like normally the main character. It doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. I like how in this one, it looks like Johnny Cage is going to be more serious. He's not going to be much of a comedy character like he was in the old films, or like how he is in the video games. And I think he's going to be played by Todd Garner, who for the most part, I feel like he does really good in that role. He looks the part, and I guess he could definitely pull it off in a way where viewers could take Johnny Cage as something more than just a comedy character. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the plot's gonna be, or like, whether or not like this is gonna be a standalone film, or if it's going to be an adaptation of a specific video game. But based off what I saw in the trailer that Warner Brothers had released, I have pretty high hopes for it. The acting seems top notch, the visual and the effects are pretty cool. And based off of how the last Mortal Kombat film did, I'm pretty sure this film's going to do pretty well in terms of drawing box office revenue, because I think the last film did like 84 million in terms of box office revenue and had like a budget of 55 mil. And this particular film is gonna be it's gonna have like different production companies like New Line Cinema, Atomic Monster, Broken Road Productions, and Fireside Films. And for the most part, I feel like this film has the potential to be one of the best like movies within its genre in relation to 2025, because a lot of people have been talking about the Superman film and how cool that is. And it's only going to be a matter of time before it ends up being one of the highest grossing films of the year. I feel like Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, has the potential to outgross Superman, because I know like Superman as a name has been around longer, and for the most part, like people will go on record and say that DC is like bigger than Mortal Kombat. But I do feel that, Mortal Kombat as a franchise has been hot within the past decade or so. DC, on the other hand, I feel like anything DC related that's been like popular within the past decade or so is mainly been like Batman related, or something to do with like the Justice League as a whole. But yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 2, the film, has the potential to definitely, do bigger numbers in box office revenue than that of the Superman film. But but yeah, I feel like that's something that we're just gonna have to sit back and see whether or not that's going to be a thing. I feel like this film along with the Superman film is are definitely two movies on my list of things to see before 2025 ends. And and yeah, I have high hopes for this because this is a film that's been in development since I want to say since like 2023. And and yeah, I mean, I feel like the success of this film will definitely get more eyes on Mortal Kombat as a franchise because even though it seems like Mortal Kombat's more popular than ever, I feel like the Mortal Kombat 1 game from 2023 is something that people are kind of getting sick of because like even though that game has done like 5 million in terms of sales thus far, Mortal Kombat as big as it is, that game should have sold more than it has already. I feel like I don't know. I feel like 5 million is not a bad number in terms of like sales in this day and age in relation to gaming. But, you look at Mortal Kombat 11, I think that did somewhere around, like, 10 mil or something like that because it was really that popular at the time. A lot of people look back at Mortal Kombat 11 and they think it's overrated, but, I don't know. I mean, it's the best-selling Mortal Kombat game that we've gotten so far, but probably not the best game or installment overall. But, a lot of people are looking forward to the Mortal Kombat 2 film, and they're going to be looking forward towards the Mortal Kombat 2 video game, which I'm pretty sure NetherRealm Studios they're definitely planning on doing that sometime in the future because this game I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 it could have been better than what it was, but it is what it is. It still did pretty well overall in terms of sales. But yeah, I feel like the Mortal Kombat film that we got in 2021 and then this film that we have, those are two films that I feel like those two films are going to like set the tone for the franchise in relation to like media and movies and stuff like that. Because we all know that the films that we got in the 90s in the Mortal Kombat franchise were they were bad, but in a cool way. It's like it was so bad that it was good, so I can go back and watch it multiple times. I feel like this upcoming film is gonna be something that people are gonna look at and they're gonna be impressed by. But, at the same time, you have critics who always have conflicting, opinions, and they're always, like, snippy about little things, and they take a I guess they take an opinion or they take a stance that's contrary to what the general public has to say. So, I guess it's kind of like too soon to tell how this movie is going to be rated or what type of reception is going to get. But I do feel like for the most part, the film will definitely be a box office success. And and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out a little bit later this year.